Dear Galen, I'm writing this to you on my last night before I become your wife. It's hard to believe that the moment we have been waiting for a year and a half is finally here. Thank you for understanding me in a way nobody else can. Thank you for being patient and understanding, and for always trying to see things from my point of view. You are the kindest, selfless, and genuine man I know. I admire the way you put others before yourself, and you are such a committed friend, son, and brother. Everyone in your life is so blessed to have you. I hope I can learn from you and share that, but I can promise you one thing: my love for you is unconditional. It will never waver. We will go through this life together fearlessly because we have each other as a backbone. No matter the weather, our love is timeless and will never change through all phases of life. If you can't count on anything else in this crazy world, you can count on me. Thank you for giving me the rest of my life to prove it. Thank you for giving me the honor and privilege of being your wife. Love, Mrs. Farrar.
To my soon-to-be wife. Putting that ring on your finger was one of the most fulfilling moments of my life. Seeing your tears brought forward such a simple gesture of love as getting on a knee is something I'll never be able to erase from my mind. I meant what I said that day. There's nobody else in this world I would rather pursue perfection with but you. We're perfectionists in our own ways, and when we come together to make something happen, you know it will result in something beautiful. You are truly the perfect complement to me, and I can only hope that I compliment you the same. As we look forward past our wedding, I'm so incredibly excited to begin a new chapter of our lives with new challenges, new experiences, new relationships, and new family. With all the hustle and bustle of the planning and events leading up to this day, I want to take time every now and then today and step back with you to enjoy what we have assembled and to soak it all in. I can't wait any longer to see my beautiful bride, so go ahead and finish getting ready. I'll be waiting for you down the aisle. You are the best thing that ever happened to me, and I can't take my eyes off of you. I love you more than anything, Galen.
I, Galen, take you, Alisha, to be my wife. I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you all the days of my life.
I, Alisha, take you, Galen, to be my husband. I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you all the days of my life.
It's now my great joy and pleasure to introduce for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Galen Farrar.
It was a few years ago on St. Patrick's Day that Galen came back to my apartment with the biggest smile on his face. He looked at us and told us that he had just met the girl of his dreams and that she was the one. We kind of all sort of gave him a Galen. The days went by and Galen kept telling us how perfect Alisha was. It was then that I knew that she must be one special girl. After meeting Alisha and seeing how Galen and her connected, it was quite clear that she was the one for him. Together they formed the perfect couple. While they share the same intelligent, big-hearted, and thoughtful aspects, Galen tends to be a little more extreme, sometimes off the walls a little bit. And Alisha is much more easygoing and laid back, so I think that both of those make the perfect balance and really complement one another. I've never seen such a more caring and inspirational couple as you guys at such a young age. I can't wait to see what you two accomplish together.
About 4 years ago, Nancy and I got a call from Alisha to pick her up in Southie after a snowy St. Patrick's Day party. After she got in the car, she was gushing about this guy she met named Galen. My first reaction was, where is he from? What's his story? And he's certainly not good enough to be with my daughter. And I don't even know. So any father who has had a daughter certainly can understand my thinking. You see, Alisha's very special. Spring ahead about a year, one day he wrote me a letter. Galen wrote in his letter how much he adored Alisha. After reading his letter and getting to really know him, I realized that this guy is pretty special. Finding your soulmate comes but once in a lifetime. Agape love is respectful, selfless, and most of all unconditional. Work hard at it, cherish it, and most of all enjoy it. I'm so happy you found each other.
Earlier today I got a lovely letter from Galen, and he promises that we're not losing a daughter. We're gaining a second son. He promises me that I'm not losing Alisha because she's never more than 30 miles away from me, or 30 minutes. So I'm okay with that. It's getting me through this entire ordeal. She's my best friend and I need her. And Galen understands that. So I appreciate you, Galen. And I love you, Alisha. I love you both. What I have noticed in their loving relationship, they look for and get the best out of each other. It's only fitting that they knew very early on that this relationship would only end in marriage. Marriage is a mindset. It is a willful, intentional, and deliberate mindset. Choosing to enter into a marriage, you are promising to intentionally act on your marriage vows. It's a purposeful decision to choose the other person over and over again, every single day. It's a deliberate choice that doesn't stop at I do. It's a mindset that changes your me to we. Every day may not be easy, but that doesn't mean that each day is not worth being on this roller coaster. To Alisha and Galen and their lifelong happiness and commitment to each other,